College football rankings. Now, again, this is all cheese. This is all cheese. It's all cheese.
Yeah, there's still a couple weeks left.
It's all cheese for us to be, ruminating over. Obviously, there's 4 10-0 teams, so they're going to be 1 through 4. And they've put Ohio State over Michigan, I guess because they see something. And Georgia, honestly, I mean, they're the defending Big Ten champs, but fine, go for it. I guess we're going there, and everybody feels that, we have no shot in the horseshoe.
Does it matter? Two and three, they're kind of interchangeable. That's
what I'm saying. It's cheese. It's cheese. It's cheese.
Okay.
It's cheese. And TCU, of course, TCU is there.
Unbeaten. Surprise unbeaten.
There you go.
Yeah.
Of course they're there. Sonny Dykes' crew. LaDainian Tomlinson's Horned Frogs are sitting there at 4.
Andy Dalton. No disrespect there.
Red Rifle. And so those, of course, they're going to be 4. And Tennessee sitting there at 5. And the cheese that I'm sitting here and taking, because honestly, it's to get conversation going.
Of course.
And have shows like this one lead with this information and material. With 2 regular season weeks to go. And I'm thrilled that Will Anderson's going to make some time getting ready for Austin P to call into this program. And
are you taking shots?
I'm not at all. I'm thankful that he's got time to come in and call on the show.
I mean, more shots at the schedule. I think that's what it's.
Well, and I'm throwing. I've got a glass house. Michigan's got a glass house throwing a stone, because that's supposedly why they were left out of the top 4 a couple of weeks ago. Is that I was told it was an indication they were behind Clemson because of their non-conference schedule to start the year, even though nobody was talking about Clemson scheduling Furman.
Furman.
It's all just a bunch of hooey. And, because you just win your games and you're going to make it. Win your games and you're going to make it.
Fact. Win your games.
Unless, say, 2 teams next week face each other, each at 11-0. Mm-hmm. And one beats the other, and that one's outside looking in and doesn't get in, while somebody like Tennessee sneaks in. Sneaks in.
Well done there.
Oh, I've really been real stressed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, should Michigan, Ohio State just be for pride at this point in time? And, let's see. If it's tight, it goes to overtime, and one team beats the other.
Close game.
But if it's a blowout, so then,
Yeah, blowout, you didn't deserve it.
Okay. So style points matter.
In college football, style points have always mattered.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Have always mattered in college.
Here's what happens. Here's what we need to do. Let's just get to the 12-team playoff already, okay?
I know.
Now, you could say, well, that takes a lot of the starch out of the Michigan-Ohio State game. Oh, really?
Not really. Playing for a home game.
Really?
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I want to win that game every time, and I want to win it significantly. And I say this fully knowing that as of right now, scheduled on tomorrow's program is Nick Bosa, just in time for this game. Yeah, baby. Do I speak with my chest? Do I have my microphone right in my chest when I talk to him?
You might not want to do that.
I don't care. He's not here, is he?
He might be coming.
No, he's on the phone.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, let's just take a look right now at the top 12. Tennessee, let's just say right now, okay, the top 4 get the bye.
Right.
And then this is the way it's supposed to go, right, when this finally hits?
Yeah, and then 5 through 12 play each other.
So I wouldn't be asking Jalen, later on in hour number 3 when he joins us from Tennessee, getting ready for South Carolina in his final 2 games at the end of his regular season schedule. I won't be asking Jalen Hyatt if he's played his last home game in Tennessee, because he'd play another against Oregon. LSU would face Penn State. Bring Penn State down to LSU, Baton Rouge. How about a little USC Utah at the Coliseum?
Rematch of that great game they played earlier this year.
And then Alabama would host Clemson. Okay, Dabo goes back to campus.
I mean, come on, what are we doing?
Oh, but you know what? It wouldn't mean so much when Alabama played Tennessee. Really? They still wouldn't be ripping down goalposts, beating Alabama? Because you also don't know how many losses you might accrue after those games. Alabama versus Ole Miss would still have been for a lot of marbles.
Yeah.
Especially with Ole Miss currently sitting there at 14. They would have needed that to get into the top 12. These games, that so many people think would not mean as much because of the college football playoff. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. So, my two takes. Let's get to the college football playoff already, okay? Let's lift the kimono. The NILs are out there already. Some of these guys are making millions of dollars already. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. All right? Concerned about their student athleticism? Get them a tutor for the road games.
Rich, finals are coming up, man.
Yeah, I know. Get them a tutor. Get them a tutor. And the other thing, too, is in advance. And I'm caping for Buckeyes here, too. Oof. At this point in time, you go undefeated this long, Michigan doesn't stumble against Illinois, and Ohio State doesn't stumble against Michigan State, and these two teams face each other in the horseshoe on Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend at big noon on Fox, for which I will tune in at 12:01 because I have zero interest in what Urban Meyer has to say about this game. FYI to your friends there up at Pico Boulevard, Mike. Zero interest. I don't care how much Charles Woodson you might put on that set. Sorry, Charles.
Oh, he'll be there.
Hey, you're going to get Mike in trouble.
I'll text you myself.
No, he won't.
But here's what I'm saying. When Gus, Joe Klatt sit in that booth and call that game, if they're both 11-0, I don't care what the final score is. I don't care. You might sit there and go, well, Michigan's going to blow out Ohio State in Columbus. Rich, it's more likely it's the other way around. Okay, I got you. Let's just say it isn't.
Yeah, who knows?
Because Michigan will be the best team Ohio State has faced all year to date.
And vice versa.
No question.
Yeah, so it should be an awesome game. It should be an awesome game.
No question, but it's late. It's late. It's late in the season, so you lose late. It's what? It's better to lose early? It's so stupid.
Well, when you have it, when you have
stupid.
a construct like this, like back in the day with the BCS, it was just 1 and 2. Now it's 1 through 4.
It was dumb. It was dumb. It was all
better
dumb.
to lose early.
It's so dumb.
Stupid.
Yeah,
and now we're getting close to fixing it with the 12, but let's get to the 12 now.
I'm just saying right now, I don't want to see. I think Michigan and Ohio State should both make it right now. And if you're saying, well, we don't want to see the rematch so quickly, Alabama, Georgia, right?
Yeah, that worked out fine.
And by the way,
game.
how did it work out seeing North Carolina and Duke play each other for a second time 3 weeks later in the NCAA tournament?
A good call.
I'm fired up. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.